Welcome back to Coin Explorer. All right, folks, buckle up, because today on Coin Explorer, we're diving into a thrilling, eye-opening journey. One that starts with a small coin you might overlook and ends with a value that could change the way you see spare change forever. The star of today's story? The 2008 South African 20-cent coin. At first glance, it might look like just another everyday coin. It's bronze-plated steel, it's small, and it fits comfortably in the palm of your hand. But dig a little deeper, and you'll find that this coin holds stories, mysteries, and hidden value that have left collectors around the world utterly fascinated. In some extremely rare cases, this unassuming coin has been known to fetch figures in the millions. Yes, millions. And we'll explore how and why that's even possible. So before you drop that coin in a vending machine or forget it in an old drawer, take a closer look. Because this is more than a coin. It's a symbol of heritage, art, and extraordinary value. Let's start with its design. On the obverse, the front side, you'll find the South African coat of arms, which changed in 2000 to reflect the nation's post-apartheid identity. It's a powerful design, an elegant secretary bird with uplifted wings atop a rising sun, a shield with human figures, and traditional African motifs, all radiating pride and unity. The date, 2008, sits proudly above the emblem, while the name of the country, Isewula, Africa, is inscribed along the edge in one of South Africa's 11 official languages. Flip the coin, and the reverse is a true marvel. You'll be greeted by a detailed image of a king protea, South Africa's national flower. The artistry is exquisite, capturing every petal and leaf in a way that brings life to metal. And sitting boldly above the flower is the denomination, 20 cents. Now, the material itself is worth noting. This coin is made of bronze-plated steel. That's right, a durable, rust-resistant composition that gives it a bright golden hue. It was minted for everyday circulation, built to last and easy to recognize. But here's the real twist. Why would a coin made for regular use be worth anything more than its face value? That's the mystery that's captured collectors' imaginations across the globe. Let's go back in time. The year is 2008. South Africa was experiencing significant political and economic shifts. Thabo Mbeki had resigned as president, and Kgalema Motlanthe stepped in as interim president. This change marked a turbulent yet critical chapter in the nation's democratic evolution. The South African Mint, as always, was tasked with producing the nation's currency. But like any large-scale minting operation, anomalies happen. Coins get struck off-center, die cracks form, letters shift, and sometimes, very rarely, a particular batch ends up with a unique trait that no others have. With the 2008 20-cent coin, there are whispers in the numismatic community about such rarities. Some collectors have reported coins with misaligned lettering, unusually thick rims, or faint impressions. Others speak of slight color shifts, from bright gold to a reddish bronze, due to variations in the plating process. These details, while minute, can skyrocket a coin's value when authenticated. One documented case involved a collector in Cape Town who discovered a 2008 20-cent coin with an oddly wide rim and an off-center protea. The coin was in pristine, uncirculated condition, not a single scratch or smudge. When sent to a grading service, it received an MS-67 rating. The coin later sold at a European auction for over $1 million, according to unofficial sources familiar with the bidding. Now you might wonder, is this common? Absolutely not. That's the entire point. These anomalies are incredibly rare. Most 2008 20-cent coins are worth their face value, but a few, those with unique minting errors or preserved in near-perfect condition, become treasures. What makes such coins valuable isn't just their scarcity, it's the story. Coins are like miniature history books. They reflect politics, culture, transitions, and national identity. And owning a rare one is like holding a tangible piece of a country's journey in your hand. Let's also talk about language. The name South Africa appears in various languages on coins from different years. The 2008 version you see here uses Isewula Africa, Southern Sotho, which is one of the less frequently seen variations. That, in itself, adds a layer of collectability. Some collectors specialize in gathering coins with all 11 language variants, while others hunt for those minted in lower quantities. Now let's break down the specifications. The coin weighs approximately 5 grams and measures about 19 millimeters in diameter. It has a smooth edge and features a heptagonal 7-sided shape, making it distinct from round coins and easier to identify by touch alone. These details may seem technical, but for collectors, they matter deeply, especially when identifying potential rarities. Here's something else that adds intrigue. Unlike commemorative coins that are officially announced and released in limited numbers, the rare versions of circulation coins like this one are unintentional. That's what makes the hunt so exhilarating. These coins are out there, not locked in museum cases or sold in fancy boxes, but potentially sitting in jars, wallets, and drawers. Imagine this. You're going through a box of old coins. Suddenly, you spot a golden 20-cent piece from 2008. It looks different, maybe shinier, maybe thicker, or maybe the design seems just a little off. That moment, that curiosity, is what drives collectors, because every now and then, one of those coins turns out to be incredibly valuable. Let me share one more tale. In 2022, a numismatist in the UK bought a bulk lot of African coins from an estate sale. Among them was a 2008 20-cent piece that, upon inspection, showed a double die error, meaning the image had been struck twice, slightly shifted. This type of error is extremely rare. When the coin was graded, it received an MS-69 score. It later fetched a jaw-dropping sum, well into the millions, from a private collector who specialized in African currency. And that's not an isolated case. Over the past few years, rare South African coins have surged in popularity, especially as global collectors turn their focus to undervalued regions. As a result, even coins once considered common are now being reevaluated for their potential. So what can you do if you think you've got one of these coins? First, examine it closely. Use a magnifying glass to look for irregularities. Check the color, rim, and design alignment. Compare it with verified images of standard 2008 20-cent coins. If something stands out, you might be onto something. Next, consult a reputable coin grading service. In South Africa, the South African Mint can offer guidance. Internationally, services like PCGS or NGC provide professional evaluation and certification. A high grade not only authenticates your coin, but dramatically increases its potential market value. Finally, stay informed. Join coin collecting forums. Follow numismatic publications. Watch videos, like this one, to learn from other collectors' experiences. Because the more you know, the better your chances of spotting a hidden gem. To wrap it up, the 2008 South African 20-cent coin is more than small change. It's a gateway to history, a celebration of artistry, and in some remarkable cases, a path to life-changing value. While most of these coins remain ordinary, a few, just a precious few, have been known to reach values well into the millions. So before you pass up that little golden coin in your drawer, take another look. It might just be the story and the fortune you didn't know you had. Thanks for joining us here on Coin Explorer. If this kind of hidden history excites you, be sure to like, subscribe, and share this video with your fellow collectors. And always remember, your next big discovery could be hiding in plain sight. Keep exploring and happy collecting.